Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new here and welcome to a weekly vlog. It feels like I haven't done an actual weekly vlog for ages, but I wanted to kind of document this weekly vlog because it is the last week, well not even a week now, of us being in the flat before we move. So yeah, I just thought I would film a few bits along the way. We're actually going for a day out tomorrow, so I don't know how much I will film of that, but it is our last air show of the season tomorrow, so that should be pretty good. And we're going with my mum and dad and Ash's mum and dad, so a proper family affair. But yeah, Nellie is currently asleep. However, she's got into the habit, no matter where I put the camera, she decides to go off camera. You won't be able to see it, it's not really picking it up that well, but down this side here, that is the edge of her leg in her sleep bag. I do keep going and checking on her, and I do have the sound on when I'm not filming. So yeah, that's fun and not stressing me out at all. You'll have to excuse how I look. Nellie decided that 1:10 was the time that she was going to get up this morning, basically to warn us or tell us that she had wet through her vest and it was going into her sleep suit. It didn't go into her sleep bag. We caught it just in time, but she was like banging trying to get our attention, which was actually pretty cute. However, then she refused to go back to sleep, so I caught up with her for a couple of hours, and then took her back to bed after about 2 hours. I think we went to bed about 10 to 4, something like that. And then this morning Ash was late for work, so he wasn't in the best of moods. And it is also his birthday, so we've got all of that to deal with. It just feels like this week has got like everything crammed into it. So yeah, you're going to get a real mixture hopefully in this vlog. We've also got later on today some viewings for the flat. We couldn't say no, unfortunately, it's written into our contract, so we've had to say they can come round, and there are 3 coming round at 4:15 and 4:30, I think. So hopefully done by 5, because I need to have my tea because we're going over to Ash's family for the evening. So like I kind of need to get that sorted. It's also annoying that it happens to be at 4 because that's usually when Nellie goes down for another nap, so you know it's going to be a testing day, that's for sure. But yeah, that is that. I am currently just editing a vlog on my phone. I really need to sort the camera out because it films it when it's like the camera facing out, not this one but the one obviously I'm filming on. It films it, but it's not quite big enough, so I end up with a black like border all the way around. So then I have to individually on each clip like resize it. I could resize it all as one, but then sometimes it just doesn't work, so I found the best way is to do it individually, which is fine. But in this particular vlog there is a lot of little clips. They're all like 2-3 second clips, which as you can imagine is taking its time. But yes, we've got the viewings later this afternoon, which means that I need to try and get rid of the mould, because whilst the estate agents, I believe, know about the mould because the mould has been here since we've been here, so I reckon they just tried to cover it up. But we don't want that to affect us getting our deposit back, because we really need that money right now. I've had to pay out for another car seat because Nellie's outgrown her car seat, which we knew was happening anyway, but I feel like everything's just got slightly on top of me. Yeah, you know, it's all just a bit of a pain. Money is really tight at the minute, so we definitely need that deposit, especially as well because when we move there's going to be things that we need that we've never needed before. Just like things for like around the house. Nellie is pretty much nearly on the move. She goes backwards. She's not crawling yet, but I don't think it's going to be too long. Thankfully, I believe Mum might still have some stair gates, but obviously I'm going to need to do other baby proofing as well. I'm kind of thinking she may just have to go into whatever room I'm in at the time, or put her in her bouncer. I can't remember if I showed you the actual bouncer. I know in the last vlog I said I was going to, but I don't know if I actually did or not. Yeah, so that's the bouncer. That's the, is it Ingenuity? Something like that. 3-in-1, and it turns into a toddler seat. So nice reinforced for how heavy she's getting. So worst case scenario, I just have to strap her in there once I need to do like bits in different rooms quickly, etc. So yeah, that is my little rambly intro as normal. If you're not subscribed, then please do stick around. I promise it's not always a rambly introduction. In fact, this video I'm editing now, I don't even have an introduction to it right now. So I need to sort that out. But yeah, let's enjoy the last week in this flat, which is super scary. I might even do like a little playlist of some like homely vlogs and bits like that of like this flat, like the flat tour, things like that maybe, just in an actual playlist so that I can go back and watch them at any point, and one day Nellie can see where she spent like almost the first year of her life, which, yeah, that time's gone so quickly. I can't believe it. But yeah, I've got so much to do. I need to stop procrastinating. Well, it is nearly 4 o'clock, which means Ash will be home very soon. And I've just set up his, oh, tripping over. I'm also mid-packing boxes, as you can imagine. With moving, I've got to take that little bit of time when I can. But yeah, I've literally just set up. So I've got a little bit of a banner, a few presents and some cards there. I've also put a banner on the door as well. It's the same banner I used last year. So yeah, just to make it that little bit special, because obviously we're not doing anything and we're mid-moving and whatnot. But like I said earlier, we are going to Ash's family in a little bit. So yeah, I'm just packing up a bit more of the front room, and I'm just doing, let me just check there's nothing on there that you can't see. I think it's alright. Look how empty it looks. There's barely anything on there. So yeah, I'm just doing the desk. I've wrapped Dad's presents as well because it's Dad's birthday tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna wait until Ash gets home now, and then he can open his presents. I can cook tea, we can feed Nellie, and then hopefully the viewing will be over. Ash had a message to say that 2 of them have already cancelled, so it's just the one, thankfully. So I can't complain at that. Yeah, so I feel like going to bed, to be fair, than socialising, but I'll be alright once I get out in the fresh air. We had a horrendous thunderstorm, which is why I didn't bother filming, because I don't like thunder and lightning at the best of times. Nellie was petrified and I was trying to get her down for a nap, but she could hear it, but thankfully she did like get too tired and go to sleep. But yeah, it was a bit of a fiasco, but better crack on and do some more. There's not actually that much more to pack up, to be fair. It's just all the like bits everywhere. Like I've got like the stuff in the drawers of the office to sort out. Hopefully the computer is going down tomorrow with Mum and Dad, as is, hopefully, if it fits, my glass cabinet. And then yeah, it's just like the food in the cupboards that we're not going to use, like tins and stuff, and things like that in the kitchen that can then be packed away. And then it's like pots, pans, utensils, but we're still using those. And then yeah, I think the only other thing really to pack up is the clothing, etc. But I've half packed my clothes. I've just left some bits out, but I can probably condense that again and just live in leggings for a little bit. But it's Nellie's stuff, because I just don't know, if I pack too much away, she'll end up having a punami or something, or wearing our food, and I can just guarantee it. So yeah, there's not really that much to do packing wise. As I say, we're going to an air show tomorrow, well, air and country show, and then Sunday Ash is hopefully going to have use of a van that we can load up with as much as we can, to take down to the new house. Yeah, and then Monday and Tuesday we'll be like packing more bits up, but at least if some of it's gone, then I can see what I still need to sort out and I can actually stack it somewhere, because right now I can't fit anything else in. But yeah, so hopefully I can stack that a little bit better, and then it'll be like taking the final bits down. So Wednesday we're actually having a day out again. We're going to Bridgewater Fair, which there is no enough that I was going to miss it, so we're going to head down to Somerset and go to Bridgewater Fair. I need my Welsh cake fixed. No one does them just like that. If you know, you know. So yeah, and then like Wednesday night and early Thursday morning is literally pack up day, because all being well, Thursday is our move day, which is very, very exciting. And then that gives us like potentially Saturday, well, Friday or Saturday, to come up and give it all a nice clean and a once over and everything, before handing the keys in on Monday, which is very, very sad in a way, but I'm looking forward to this next chapter. Oh, whoa. I look a bit rough this morning. I didn't brush my hair yesterday. It needs washing, and yeah, I'm running out of time, to be fair. It is now Monday morning, and a lot has changed. We move on Thursday, which has come around so fast. You know when you feel like you thought you were doing okay, but now you realise there's still a lot to do, but you can't do it. Does that make sense? I'm just actually logging onto the computer because I've got a work commitment that I need to sort out. I also need to go through my emails as well, just get them up to date, because I've let it go for the last few days because obviously it's been really, really busy. So I did film a few clips, not many I know, from Abingdon Air and Country Fair. The weather was atrocious in the morning, absolutely atrocious. Like the rain, oh my god. I think if Ash had had his way, if we'd have bought tickets on the day, or were gonna, instead of pre-ordered them, I don't think we would have gone. But I'm glad we did, because the sun came out in the afternoon and it actually turned out to be an alright day. But yeah, so that was Saturday. And Mum and Dad collected the glass cabinet that used to be there on the way back, so that they could take that home, because I didn't trust it just sitting in a van. It's literally like pure glass apart from like the sides, so yeah, I don't think it would have lasted if it went in a van. So that's gone. And then yesterday Ash borrowed a van and we loaded up quite a bit. There was still loads of room in the van, but we got to a certain point and we were like, do you know what, like enough's enough, that will do, kind of thing. So one van load went down to the new house yesterday, Ash was pretty much out all day, and it meant that I had Nelly obviously all day, which I'm used to. But yesterday, oh my god, I think her teeth are playing up, and I think she's, you know, trying to cut some teeth. But yeah, my word, she was crying, she was into everything, like nothing would settle her. She didn't want to like sit and watch Miss Rachel, she didn't want to play with her toys, she didn't want to be cuddled, she didn't want to sit up, she didn't want to lay down. It was just one of those days. But she seems all right today, touch wood, so far. But yeah, so not really much to film yesterday, so I didn't bother. We had a roast dinner which I cooked, and thankfully I timed it just right for Ash coming home. He got home about 7 and it was like ready by 7:15, so I feel like I did good on the timings, so that was really nice. And yeah, by the time like then we did bath and bed, because we couldn't, Nelly was basically off on her naps because we couldn't put her down for a nap because obviously furniture and boxes and things were being moved, so she wouldn't have slept because it was just too noisy, too chaotic, people in and out of like the bedroom. So she was delayed going down for a nap by about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So she did have 2 lengthy naps. I just let her sleep, which meant that she was still asleep at like 6:30, which normally I don't let her do, but I just thought by the time we've had tea and everything, then we can do bath time. Otherwise it was gonna, if I tried to keep to her schedule, tea would have been ready, Ash would have been home, Nelly would have wanted her bath, like it would have all happened all at once. So I delayed it a little bit, and I think that worked, to be fair. For yesterday anyway, she's gone down for her first nap of the day. It is currently 9:20, so we're back on schedule. But yeah, it looks so different in here. I'll show you a little bit of what it looks like now because it feels so empty, like the kitchen is so echoey. But yeah, so we've got one more load, hopefully, on a Thursday if we can get it all in the van. And then I've just got to come back here to clean it, and then hand the keys back, which is so scary, how fast time is going. But yeah, I'll flip the camera around, give you a little tour. Obviously I can't show you the bedroom just yet, but I'll insert that after this footage, but I'll film it later if I remember. If not, I'll be filming it when I'm trying to edit it, if we haven't moved by then. Also, before I do that, it is so dark and miserable, like it's not really showing on camera so much, but honest to God, I've got to keep the lights on half the time so I can actually see anything. But anyway, let me flip you around. So first thing, into the front room, you can actually push the door back a bit further because the unit from behind there's gone. Obviously the toy situation is still the same, and TV unit and everything is all empty bar the Xbox, Nelly's new chair, but the bookcase that was behind it, that has now gone. The things off the wall, Ash's posters, they've gone. The biggest thing to go is that unit that had the Hercs on. I'm a bit lost without it because I just have nowhere to put my cup of tea when I have one. But it has meant that momentarily we can keep her jumperoo up, which is a godsend because trying to take it down every time is just an absolute nightmare. Yeah, that's just like handbag, camera bag, Nelly's bag, just all the bits in the corner. But obviously that was where the unit used to be. Desk wise, all the like drawer and the cupboard is empty. It's just like the final bits. Yeah, it's just like a little bit of everything, to be fair. Then obviously the table used to be here, which took up quite a bit of room, so that's now gone and I've replaced it with boxes for the minute. But yeah, it's just so echoey. Nothing really has changed much over there except the cupboards have only got what we really need in, bar the food. I haven't done the food yet. But yeah, so that is there. Not really much to say about the bathroom. The unit is empty. That one is still full up at the minute, but that's just got like toothpaste and stuff, and so I'll just bung it in a box at the end. This is like a little bit of cluttered chaos. Basically the bottles are what I want to take to the new house with us, so I'm keeping them separate, because if I put them over here they just go mouldy. Look, I can show you, look at the bottles, they're vile, like everything just goes mouldy. It's all got like a layer of mould on. It's just not pleasant. So I've kept the bottles that I'm definitely taking down, because these are Nellie's, and Child's Farm is amazing, but it can be pricey if you don't get it on discount. So yeah, that's the soap that I'm using at the minute. It's funny enough, it's the one I bought. I showed it in a haul in there, the Johnson's baby soap. It's not the best, but I just thought I'd use it up rather than open another bottle of body wash. And yeah, this is my shower gel, which normally I'm not fussy, but it's the Body Shop. It smells amazing, and I can't really afford Body Shop stuff usually, so when I find it cheap, then of course I'm going to get it. This I actually won in a tombola. And then that's just Nellie's bath toys, which obviously she's still using, the same as the bath seat. So yeah, but all of this, basically everything you see there, is just going to be binned when we move, because like I say, it's covered in mould, and I don't want to take it with us and then the mould start somewhere else, if that makes sense, because you'll be able to see, like, it's all in the tiles, like it's just vile. It's actually, if I move this out of the way, I don't know how well I can do it. Is it going to lift? But yeah, like the whole wall's mouldy, like it's genuinely vile. So then, oh, we're out of focus. The shower curtain is going, because again, that's all mouldy. The bath mat doesn't appear to have any mould on it, because I wash it on a hot wash quite regularly. So fingers crossed that I can take that, because it is a nice bath mat. If not, I'll just bin it and get another one. The parcel tape is still all over it, and it's actually down there is a load of dead flies within it, from when we had that issue with the flies, which you might remember from one of the vlogs earlier in the year. But yeah, so that is the bathroom. I've got to talk quietly because Nellie is napping, but this is obviously the biggest change. So that's the unit that's normally behind the door. Excuse my clothes on the floor. So the chest of drawers has basically just got like Nellie's stuff in it that we need at the minute. And then I've just got one drawer at the bottom with some clothes in. Obviously Nellie's pram and car seat is in constant use. Then we've got empty boxes, suitcase to put the clothes in at the end, Ash's machine, nappies, wipes. This is all empty boxes. Dehumidifier I've just literally turned off because it's trying to dry my washing out. And then yeah, Ash just needs to get all those planes off the top of the wardrobe, but the wardrobe itself is empty. And then hallway wise, we've just got some coats hanging up. Everything else is pretty much gone. And I haven't tackled this one yet, but I don't think it will take me too long to stick it in like boxes and bags, so it's not too bad. So yeah, that is kind of where we're at the minute. So I don't think that's too bad, to be honest. I might have a go at like a little bit later on this afternoon, just like packing up some more bits, like pick an area and pack it and clean it and whatnot. Yeah, I don't think that is too bad, considering it's a case of juggling Nellie as well. But right now I'm just waiting for the computer to load so that I can do some work bits. I've got a couple of vlogs that I want to edit and upload, because I don't know if the internet is going to work straight away at the new place. So I need to be organised, and like I said, I've got a couple of work commitments that I need to sort out. I need to go through emails, and I'm hoping to do that in about hour and a half that Nellie naps, which would be really, really handy. So I'm going to crack on and get some stuff done.
Hey, lovely.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying your last walk of Cricklade?
Yeah.
Does it feel good?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Never to return.
Yeah.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country.
Oh, what's that crawling on my ceiling? Literally.
Tax man.
No, it's this side. It looks like an ant. No, it's got wings. I don't know what that is.
Okay. Right, so
People, what is it? It's not a flea, is it?
no. What's the matter with you?
Are you excited that this is the last vlog in this flat?
That's what you think.
What do you mean that's what I
You're
think?
bound to do it tomorrow or something.
Well, no, this is a weekly vlog, so everything to do this flat is going to be in this vlog. I've been filming you all week.
Don't think you are.
Even you don't like the look of that either. I can see you looking. So, are you excited that this is the last vlog?
Yes. Yes,
Good.
I am.
What's been your favourite bit about the flat?
This bit, packing up and going.
Not even bringing Nelly home.
No, because that was late.
That was very late. That was like 1 o'clock in the morning late. No, it was about 4 o'clock by the time you got that car seat sorted. Mister, it'll be fine on the night.
The strap was twisted in my defence.
Oi, where are you going?
Huh? I thought we'd finished.
No. So that's been your favourite, is going.
Yeah.
What's been your least favourite?
Coming. What's been my least favourite?
Downstairs making a racket
Yeah.
and falling out with them.
Yes.
That would be my least favourite as well. My favourite's bringing Nelly home though.
Is it?
That and you sitting in your camping chair playing Xbox when we first moved in.
Not my fault. I know, now that I've got a bed instead.
Where have you got a bed?
That one.
Oh.
Is that it? No? Get off my hands.